I have in my hand a universal TV remote control for Philips TVs. Basically, the purpose of this product is if you've lost a remote control for your Philips TV, you can come along and buy this product and be confident it'll work with whatever model of Philips TV you have. So it's available with low-cost postal option directly from freetv.ie. And basically the way it works is that all the codes for every Philips TV that's known on the market out there has been pre-programmed into this box. What I'm going to cover now in the video is exactly what you're going to get if you order this remote control off freetv.ie and what you'll have to do to get it working when it arrives. So when you order it, you get the remote control and you get a one-page instruction manual with this. Now in the vast majority of cases, what you do is you pull back the slot at the back, you put in your batteries, and all of a sudden it's working perfectly, okay? And how you'll test it is you come along and you obviously have your TV turned on, and what you're doing is you're just pressing button 1, 2, 3, 4 to change channels, or you're pressing the on-off button, and if it works automatically, which it normally will, that's the end of the process. Now if it doesn't work automatically, there's a very, very quick steps you can do it. So what you want to do is you want to go through all the possible codes for that TV that you might need to get it to work. So what you want to tell the remote control, this is what I'm going to try to do. So what we'll do is we'll actually grab the blue and the red button and we hold them in at the same time. And when we hold it in for about 3 or 4 seconds, it'll blink twice and we'll release it then. What we do then is we grab the remote control, aim it towards the TV and hold down the power button. What's happening here is there's a code built into the TV and it's saying, is it this code? And if it isn't, the television won't turn off. And then 3 seconds later, from its repository of codes, it pulls up the next code and it keeps going, and all of a sudden you're looking at the TV, it turns off, and at that instant you remove your finger, it does a double blink on the power button here and it says that's the code for that TV, and at that point your remote is fully programmed in for your particular remote control or for your particular TV, and you can test it obviously by turning the TV back on, changing channels, make sure it works. Now there's 2 other parts that are covered in the information sheet here, which we'll just briefly mention. If you come along, we'll say it's working your TV fine, but there's some special functionality on your TV that's not working exactly as you hoped. We'll say you can't pick up a menu thing or something like that. What you could do is you just repeat the steps again, where you go the red and blue button, you hold it in, it flashes twice, and now you come along and we'll say you grab, we'll say the information button or the menu button, something like that, you press it in and you keep it held in while you're pointing at it, and all of a sudden the menu comes up on the screen and you say, yeah, that's the correct menu button. You release it and once again the remote control will flash twice, automatically save it directly into its memory, and what you have then is you can add on extra functionality. Interestingly, there's also another feature where if you had a remote control at home and you want to program it up, you can hold another remote against it, and what you can do is you can actually pair them off, where you swap, say I'm now going to learn, we'll say the on-off button, or I'm going to learn the power button, or I'm going to learn something like that, and you say I press this button, and over here you say now map that signal that we're after receiving from this remote over to this one here, and what it does is you can do it by a button by button basis. Nobody does this, but I suppose the technology was there to do it, so they added it in. In terms of what we've done here at freetv.ie, we've added on a range of these remote controls for, we'll say, the main brands, Philips, Samsung, etc. And the reason we did it is twofold advantages to the customers. The first thing is that now all of a sudden, instead of looking up your specific model of Philips TV, you just buy this remote control and know that it's going to work without you going through pages and pages of code. So it's basically out of the box, or if not, it's going to be. So you're going to have it up and running within 10 seconds or 3 minutes, but not ages, so it'll just work and it'll prove to be very popular. The other thing here is that by using a remote control like this from One for All, you're going to save an awful lot of money on buying it directly from the manufacturer here. So it takes out both hassle and saves on money. So that's it anyway. Hopefully you find this video useful. Remember the Philips remote here is available with low cost postal option directly from freetv.ie.